beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111, and I am here to share a message with all of you. So if you were guided to this video, there is something that you need to hear or something you're looking for. So all humans, every human being that was born, that has been born on Earth, is born with amnesia. Okay? So as we are being born, as we come to Earth and we are born from our parents, we all have amnesia. Every single being has amnesia when they come to Earth, okay? So we all have amnesia when we come to Earth. At a certain point in our lives, our soul activates us. Our higher self, our soul activates us. Source, God, will activate us. It's very, very rare to be activated at a very, very young age. At a very, very young age. Some children do get activated at a young age as of age 6 months, year, 2 years. Very, very rare, okay? As we continue to evolve and as Earth has ascended to 5D, there are more children since COVID now that are coming to Earth that are being born and being activated right away. Being very activated right away, okay? Like, for example, my daughter. She's activated. She is waking up as a young age. But before COVID, before 2017, before 2020, when Earth went into Aquarius, when we ascended to 5D, people started waking up at a later age, okay? A lot of people started waking up at 30, okay? Usually it was after 30, after the first Saturn return, okay? After they turned 30 is when they started waking up. Now it's getting to where children are waking up at a younger age, okay? A lot of children that were born in COVID, a lot of them are going to be waking up by the age of 2, okay? So by the time they're 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years old, they're going to be awoken, okay? It's because they are having parents that are spiritually awoken. So, again, we're going to go back to us being born. We're born with amnesia, okay? So you're born with amnesia. A certain point of our lives, we are activated. Our DNA is being activated, okay? A lot of times it happens when we are in a car accident or when something significant happens in our life, okay? My activation was when I went into methamphetamines. My activation was when I went to methamphetamines and my grandpa passed away in 2017 is when my activation happened. I may have had my gifts when I was younger, but when I actually realized and coming out of Matrix and my mind like actually seeing things was in 2017, okay? So we all activated at a certain point in life, and it's most likely from something that's traumatic in our lives that it activates us to awaken and start remembering who we are. That's what I'm talking about, is remembering who we are. An activation of remembering who we are. It's getting sunny right now. Of remembering who we are, where we came from. Okay, so in middle of 2018 is when I started feeling like I was lost and I did not feel like I was here and I did not know who I was. It's because I realized I started remembering that this is not my home planet. Earth, it was never my home planet. I've been to Earth many times before, but my home planet is not Earth, okay? I come from a different star planet, and we all do. We come from star dust, okay? We come from stardust, from source. Okay, yeah? And so we can be reincarnated. We get reincarnated, we get to learn our lessons. So if you have to keep coming to Earth to learn our lessons, every time you come to Earth, you will have amnesia. So every time you come to Earth, you're going to continue to have amnesia, okay? Until you wake up and learn your lessons. And so, again, we keep waking up. And then we start healing DNA. Once we start waking up and we start remembering who we are, is when we start healing our DNA and we start healing our trauma, our wounds, and then we're able to start helping our children's children and stuff like that. So a lot of people may not wake up, okay? Not a lot of people, because they're too blinded, they're stuck in the Matrix, they don't want to do the work, they're not activated. Some people will be left, okay? Some people are left in 3D, which I call them the zombies. Okay, that's what I call them. I call them that they're sleeping still. They're like zombies. They're not awoken. And that's like, they're stuck. Okay, they're stuck in like zombie land. Like they're stuck, like they're dead, like they're not awake. Okay, they're sleeping, like they don't want to wake up. That will occur as well in our lives, okay, around us, the people. And that's where Spirit will start guiding you to people that have awoken. But again, this isn't going to be long. You know, we're all born with amnesia. some point of our lives, we're activated. We start remembering who we are. We start remembering where we came from. We start remembering that we've not been here before. We also start remembering that we have flown ships before, that we've been in space. Okay? Some people remember that we're in Atlantis. Some people remember being in Luminaire. I'm saying that, Luminaire. Some people remember going to a different planet, okay? Being on a different planet. Some people will start remembering that they were not a human being, that they were just a freaking they were tall where they didn't speak, okay? A lot of extraterrestrials, they don't speak. They don't use their voice. They don't have hair. It's all telepathy. You start remembering that you come from a different dimension as well. You're multidimensional. You start remembering your past lives. You start remembering that you've been here before on Earth, but in a different vessel, in a different body. You could have been here in Egyptian time. You could have been here 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. You could have been a dinosaur. Okay? People start remembering that they were here when the dinosaurs, because you could have been a dinosaur. Sometimes you remember that you might have been a plant. You may have not been a human being before coming here. You could have been also a plant, or a bird, or a dog, or a cat. That's why people nowadays are saying, oh, people are acting like animals, because of their past life, they don't know. They're trying to figure out what they were, because in the past life, they could have been an animal. Okay? You could have been an animal. You could have been a cat before. You could have been a cougar, a lion. And that's why people are getting confused. They're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm a cat. I feel like I'm a lion. And now look, my daughter. Honestly, my daughter back there, see? Roar! Yeah, cat. Lion, meow. Yep, see? That's how. And you guys, I'm not going to keep my daughter from her gifts and abilities. I'm going to teach her how to use them properly. But I'm not going to let her go on tarot, on my tarot readings, and be on there when I'm pulling out dark energies and speaking the truth about, like, the dark stuff. She don't need to be knowing that at 2 years old when I'm pulling the darker readings. But I'm not going to hide my gifts from my daughter. I'm going to teach her the right way. My parents didn't teach me. My parents did not have spiritual parents. My parents were clothed. My parents were sleeping. So yes, my daughter is very spiritual, and she is gifted, and I will teach her. Yep. Are you spiritually gifted? Yeah. 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 So you guys, again, yeah, we were born. Every human being was born with amnesia, not remembering who they are until you get activated. I love you guys. Love, peace, light, healing. Namaste.